This is Mega Building H8 in Japantown, a place where people enter with a destination and leave wondering where time went. So let's go take a look inside. Already looks like a crisis has happened. Oh dear. Bit of a road traffic accident. The end is near.
Hey, did I do something to you?
Yeah, you walked into me. Even crossing the road is difficult in Night City. So outside H8 is some food vendors. Looks like this food vendor is kind of choking. Whole mix of people. Lots of rubbish. So there's a vendor down at the bottom, they do drinks. And then there's some vending, Nicola vendor here. Nicola! And we also have some arcade stations. These are so cool. You can actually play these. Although I think these ones are broken, but there is an arcade where you can actually play the games. Perhaps I'll cover that in another video. And you also have one in one of your apartments as well. So this is the lobby of H8. So we have a food vendor here. Let's go see what he's selling. Well, you can buy a knife off him. Burritos, cat food, cola, more cola. Easy beef, synthetic meat, you're in for a treat. Hot dog, the thickest dogs and the tightest buns in town. Moon cheese, for when you're sky high. Norimaki, sushi that never goes out of style. So I doubt that it goes off. Slaughterhouse jerky. Eat like a predator, satisfy your instincts. San Rousseau. Cleanliness, godliness, and San Rousseau. Real water. A tasteless taste of nature. Another one. Give hydration a chance. Pierre's Croissant. Bakery fresh for up to 2 years. I'm not even going to pronounce that. Let your tongue do all the work. Yikes, tofu bar. Flavor doesn't keep you moving, calories do. Oh, let's have one of those then. And let's go for a hot dog. And I'll sell my junk whilst I'm here.
Hey, you feeling all right?
Not your... Not your fucking problem.
Wow. Nice chappy. Relaxing at the food outlet. So, Japantown is run by the gang Tiger Claws, and Mega Building H8 sits in Japantown, which is Tiger Claws area, and there is always some at the end of this corridor. He's busy on the phone. Just leave them to it. And none of these old lifts work. So you've got a nice clothing vendor here. See what she's got. Some jackets and tops. Super. Oh, these guys are playing cards. Checking his hand. Wonder who's going to win. Leave them to it.
The boys send you?
Nope.
What you want?
Typical response. Well, I suppose I am just stood there. Small seating area for the food stall. Oh, this is a Valentino's person. You can tell by his tattoos. What are you doing here, mate? Oh, he's with his girlfriend, I think. She's Valentino's as well. Waiting for the food.
Attacks on unaffiliated persons has not exceeded the average. However, in an abundance of caution, the NCPD has raised the threat level to 2, advising travelers...
Loving the moths. We're just down here.
What do you want?
Sorry, lady. People just waiting down here, having their food. What does this guy sell? Pots, incense burners. Oh, lucky cats. Yeah, I think people in this building need a few lucky cats, that's for sure. Oh, seems to be a leak somewhere. Oh, I better not upset her again. She doesn't look very happy. Oops. Cowgirl there.
What's next for Pacifica? The district
I'm fine.
as an
Go
oasis
away.
of luxury has become a den for violent gangs and drug addicts. Cal recently expressed interest in
Tiger
the
claws
Pacifica property with the aim of
person.
constructing a new server and logistics center.
They all have their very own distinct tattoos. She's got a very patched up arm.
Today's final story is an unwelcome one for pet owners. Canine ownership tax will increase to $1,000 per dog per month.
Liked her earrings. They were funky. So that's the Tiger Claws wall graffiti. They're everywhere. I think there's even one on the building at the top. So let's go up in the elevator.
Rage! Fury! Carnage! Through! Follow your instincts!
So this is inside.
Hold up. You take a blow-up doll, remodel the hole, and that's cheating. That's infidelity.
God.
No. Well, how's that any different from some dollhouse ass?
Because the ass is meat, not latex. That's so hard to understand.
Meat, right. No feeling going on, no thinking, no awareness. It's empty. Might as well be latex. Masturbation, sophisticated kind. That's all it is.
Whoa. Fuck. Makes perfect sense, that.
Oh God. Trust me to walk in on that type of conversation. Ah dear. So behind them is a food stall, and I think the chappie does all sorts of noodles, coffee. Let's have a quick look if we can. Oh yes, he does all the brands. Spunky Monkey. You can buy those all there. Yeah, and there's some noodles there. Oh, there's a tasty sandwich here as well.
But the experts at Biodyne have created
Chips.
that, when injected into the spinal cord, provide
Oh.
long-term uninterrupted repair to the neural tissue. The
Kind of
process
had a
covered
life of
by
its own.
treatment has been listed at
Maybe it wasn't real.
$100 per month.
Ah.
For the second consecutive week, the landfill inferno in the
Let's have a look. So I know we can hop over this wall. Certainly. We're just hanging out up here. Having a beer and a chat.
latest recipient, Virginia Grantchester, citing her most recent book, In the Shade of an Apple Tree, as a treasure of this generation. Grantchester, who is an AI...
Got someone else to follow?
Oh, I'm not following anyone.
Over the years. Her first novel, Requiem for a Samurai, which was published in 70 languages simultaneously, sold over 2 million.
Right, let's hop back over. We've got some toilets that look absolutely delightful. More rubbish. And more different vending machines. So you've got drinks. Burritos. Oh, yummy. Let's have a look. So, which one are we going to go for? Wow. 11 eddies for a burrito. Sold out. Okay, let's eat the burrito. I got the last one. However, I have a little trick for these machines. Being a net runner, you can get as many as you want. You just use distract enemies and you drop yourself a load of food on the floor. It's cool, eh? This building is huge. It just goes up and up and up. People have their towels hanging outside. Think of all the people that live here. So we'll carry on down here. Now this is the clouds and this is part of a quest. So I'm not going to talk about that. I can't enter it either now because I've completed it. However, I know there are other ways to get in. But I don't want to spoiler it for anybody that hasn't done this quest. So I shall leave that out of it. Oh, this obviously was a water vending machine which is empty. This guy's snoozing at the food bar. Or trying to get comfy at least. Let's take a look what he's got to sell. Oh, there's some noodles. Look nice. Some sushi. Or some yummy dumplings. Yeah, best get up, mate. Looks surprisingly very, very clean. Looks good too. I love Japanese food. So here we have a pawn shop. Oh. With cans that just roll off. On their own. A haunted pawn shop. Don't think I can get in there. No. Sealed off. So it's like a little tea house.
Fuck you doing? Some kind of mating ritual?
Oh dear. No. I'm just looking at the tea house. Another tea shop. Won't stop there.
Thanks to their Sue's Lake 2 hibernation implants, the miners were able to survive without
So you can see the real structure of this building. It is absolutely huge. And if you've got double jump legs, you should be able to climb a lot of this with all the different ledges. And I'm sure there's some mods out there that would allow you to get down to the bottom of the building. There's like a little marketplace at the bottom. But unfortunately you can't get down there in the normal game. Let's take a walk up here. Just the details, you know, around the lights with the moths and the steam. Super cool. Another burrito machine. can just hear the hum and the chatter of this building.
Stay tuned for more details after the break.
I won't go this way. You can actually jump over this wall and go around to the other side, but that's all part of the Clouds quest, so we won't adventure that way. More apartments in there. Even indoors, Night City finds a way of reminding you that it's there. Usually through the neon or the distant sound of something exploding.
Welcome to today's local news on N54. I'm Jillian Jordan. For the third consecutive year, Militech has been touted as Night City's best corporation to work for. This prestigious award can be attributed to the numerous employee benefits they offer, such as 5 paid vacation days a year, unlimited access to stimulant pharmaceuticals, and implant acquisition assistance.
5 days vacation a year. Wow.
34% of Militech employees have also been promised a retirement package. In other news, the NCPD welcomes a boost to its authority. As of today, the police may detain criminal suspects for up to 1 year without formal prosecution.
Wow.
The NCPD scored another victory with the adoption of a policy allowing the shooting of a limb to be considered a warning shot, a change that should keep officers safer. The Night City Office of Cybernetic Technology has been formally dissolved as a result of budget cuts. The office formerly responsible for implant certification will shutter its doors next Tuesday. The administrators of implant authorization are now the manufacturers, guided by the standards they themselves have established. Thank you for joining all of us here at N54 News. We'll see you next time.
Don't make trouble.
That's just a little bit of a taste of N-City news.
And rush to the nearest store for a taste of sweet, sweet, sweet clean speed. 'Cause life is too short to be slow.
In a city tingling with desire. Watson Hall. New episodes every Wednesday at 10. Only on WNS.
Here we are back at the ground level.
day, Holmes. Come on, don't keep me waiting. Make you move.
Still playing cards. That sounds like there's going to be some fun in Japantown. It's a cute backpack. I like her funky socks. Tiger claws. Thank you for joining me on this tour of the H8 mega building in Japantown. I hope to see you soon for more content in Cyberpunk 2077. I hope you have a great day and take care. See you soon.